Welcome into Rapid Recap presented by Dreamfinders Homes. The Jaguars lose this one, the San Francisco 49ers, 30-10, and really, John, a game that never felt competitive. And you mentioned the penalties, and this is just like a game against the Seattle Seahawks, but a loss is a loss.
Well, unfortunately, it's a game right now that the Jaguars are set up to take this kind of a loss if they don't play very, very well. The offense right now can't really overcome deficits. The defense played, I don't want to say poorly from the start, because they kept almost getting stops early, and then penalties got away from them on the first drive and even the second drive. So when you compile a bad turnover early with a defense that couldn't get off the field with some penalties and an offense that can't make up ground because it can't make up big plays, this is what can happen when you're playing a team that's still a contending, fighting team. As thorough a loss as I remember in a long time, Brian.
Yeah, I got to go back to the Raiders game here in 2016 to find a game in which they were thoroughly uncompetitive. And you know, until the 3-minute and 17 mark of the fourth quarter, the Jaguars had 8 penalties and the Niners had none. The Jaguars had 2 turnovers, the Niners had none. There's no margin for error for this football team, Ashlyn, and yet all they did was make mistakes. I remember turning to Fred Taylor when Rayshon Jenkins got flagged for the 5-yard holding and the Jaguars gave the Niners a first down and thinking, this is not going to be a good day. I mean, at that moment you could tell, and then of course it just slid downhill. One other note, the Jaguars' margin for error on offense is really thin with James Robinson right now because, truthfully, he doesn't look like he's got that suddenness. And he's not a fast guy. He's a sudden guy. Without the suddenness, he's not the same. And without him, the offense loses an even stronger dimension of what they want to do.
Yes, absolutely. Not to mention Jamal Agnew going down offensive playmaker. We'll get an update about him tomorrow. And the Jaguars over 50 yards of penalties today against a loss to the San Francisco 49ers. That is Rapid Recap. We'll have much more about this game tomorrow morning on Jaguars Drive Time.